So officially, good morning everyone and welcome. My name is Ryan Johnston. I'm the Daily Acts Homegrown Programs Coordinator. And I'm joined this morning by my fellow program coordinator, Angelo Silva.
Hello and buenos dias.
On behalf of Daily Acts and also the youth who are inheriting this planet, deep gratitude to each and every one of you for being here. We wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the elected officials who are joining us this morning. We have a hearty list, so please rise when your name is called, and let's save our applause until the end. California State Assembly Member Wes Chesbro. Please save your applause. Sonoma County Supervisor Mike McGuire. District Attorney Jill Ravage. Representing Congress Member Jared Huffman. District Director Jenny Calloway. Representing Santa Rosa, Mayor Scott Bartley. And Councilmember Jerry Wysocki. Representing Petaluma, Mayor David Glass. And Councilmember Teresa Barrett.
Hold on, folks. We got some more coming up. All right. So representing Healdsburg, Mayor Susan Jones. Councilmember Jim Wood. Councilmember Sean McCaffrey. Councilmember Tom Chambers. Representing Cloverdale, Vice Mayor Carol Russell. Representing Sebastopol, Vice Mayor Robert Jacob. Councilmember Sarah Glade Gurney. Councilmember Patrick Slater. Councilmember John Eater. Representing Sonoma, Councilmember Steve Barbos. Representing Windsor, Councilmember Deborah Fudge. Former County Supervisor Ernie Carpenter, and former Mayor of Cotati, Janet Orchard, and former Mayor of Sebastopol, Craig Litwin.
Are there any elected officials we missed? All right, let's hear a big round of applause for our elected officials. I also want to recognize that there are many more people than I can mention. We have a remarkable cross-section of city and county leadership, everyone from city managers and planners to directors of services, parks, utilities, and more. I also want to thank our generous sponsors for this event, and also all the table leaders for amassing this incredible capacity crowd this morning. All the volunteers without whom this event would not be possible, the Daily Acts board, who's always supportive, and our small but mighty staff. And there are so many more people than I can properly acknowledge in our short time together. Everything from business leaders to educators and authors, students, solutionaries of all sorts. So whatever your spark, thank you for bringing it here this morning. You know, I've really been looking forward to this incredible view from the stage. It's an honor to be in front of such a vibrant and vivacious crowd of people, because I know every one of you is working hard to vigorously bring forth a better world. And this view contrasts starkly to my world just 3 short years ago. I just finished an environmental studies degree, which is basically a multidisciplinary download on the biggest challenges facing our planet. And I have to say, it hurt. You know, I found myself in this place of overwhelm, deeply angry, not so much because of the scale of the challenges we faced, but more so because I didn't see a pathway to apply myself in a way that felt like I was part of a meaningful solution. I'd share my overwhelm with others, and eyes would glaze over, and folks would slowly move away. That all changed when I got introduced to permaculture, and I started growing some of my own food, and I spent the next year traveling and working on organic farms and working in communities that are putting these different concepts into practice. And I began to really understand what Buckminster Fuller meant when he said, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing reality obsolete. And for me, that became my guiding light, my North Star. So it's no surprise that a month after landing back in Sonoma County, I was plugged in with Daily Acts. First as a volunteer at the Kavanaugh Center Community Food Forest, and then I became an intern, during which time I was part of a team which helped mobilize thousands of actions during the 350 Home and Garden Challenge. Shortly after, I came on staff full time, and what an incredible ride it's been. You know, thanks largely to Daily Acts, the past 2 years have been one of the most transformative and empowering periods of my young 26 years of life. I found the meaningful place to apply myself, helping tangibly create those models I think Bucky was referring to. And in addition to growing my skills and helping me find my voice as a young leader, Daily Acts has woven me into a beautiful and fierce fabric of community. I mean, just look around this room. You all, and so many others who I'm now fortunate to have in my life, continue to support and inspire me to bring forth my best and rise to this planetary moment and turn challenges into opportunities. People such as Angelo, who I'm fortunate to call my coworker and my co-conspirer, my housemate, and one of my closest friends.
Yeah. Gracias, hermano, for such kind words. Thank you, brother. Me da mucho gusto estar aquí con ustedes. Les quiero contar un poco de mi historia. I moved to Northern California in search of community, seeking a tribe of change agents. In my world 2 years ago, I saw society disconnecting and dissolving or dissolving the time-tested wisdom of nature. I woke up from this nightmare and began to dream. As a young leader, it was time to skill up, time to take charge. My home and planet was in danger. Life was being destroyed. So I wanted to become food secure. I found myself in a fruit tree and berry production course at the Santa Rosa Junior College. That's where I met Wendy Krupnick. She's in the house somewhere. Yeah. She handed me a Ripples booklet. Eyes wide open, I thumbed through this. I was like, wow, good work is being done here. This is awesome. And several paths began to lead me towards daily acts. And like the author of The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho once said, the world is changed by examples, not by opinions. So take a look around again. Surrounded by empowered folks ready to take action, is both refreshing and rejuvenating. I felt the same way when my adventures towards resiliency and self-reliance landed me in a transition town training a couple years ago. That's where I met Ryan over here. I saw him lit up, supercharged with actions, and I was just like, "What? I need to talk to this guy." Ryan blew my mind away. I was like, "You're doing what? And you're doing that? Whoa, okay." I was stoked. I had to get involved. So I found myself also at the Food Forest at Kavanaugh Center in Petaluma, and it was like magical gates opening, a whole new world, a garden of fruit and medicine all woven together. The energy was great. I had to keep up with daily acts. Eventually, I took the permaculture design course with Toby Hemnoy, and more opportunities began to arise. It was an obvious fit that Ryan and I were to become housemates. And as young lads, with the help of Sasha, our landlord, who happens to be out here too, we transformed our rock and mulch Zen garden into a thriving edible ecosystem. Since then, we've produced hundreds of pounds of veggies. The greatest challenge so far for us is actually been trying to eat it all. Yeah. So the harvest is sweet and it's abundant to share. Now, with feasting with your little hungry eyes, take a look at this nice, tasty slideshow we have for you.